What's going on, Gemini? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the month of November 2023. So in this reading, Gemini, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the month ahead. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming. We're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you, and so much more regarding November 2023, Gemini. But before we begin this reading for you, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check out this reading. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Gemini. So without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy for you, and we'll see what's coming your way in November 2023. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Gemini. Okay. Man. See what we got here for you, Gemini. Okay, yeah. Wow. All right, Gemini, so here's the thing. What I can tell for all of you right off the bat, it's coming through so strongly. You are about to exit a major cycle of your life, but you need to make a new choice unless you're going to repeat the same cycle. The main message, there's a major ending in your life. And here's what I'm getting very clear for you, Gemini, for November. If you try to put yourself in a situation that you've already outgrown, because it's just the low-hanging fruit. It's like, this is the easiest thing. I know I should move beyond this. I know I shouldn't keep doing this. I know I should do something different. But this cycle, I've already repeated in the past. It wasn't that bad. Let's just go back into it. How bad could it be? Universe is going to rip it out of your life. So you need to get ahead of the curve right now, Gemini. There is such a deep transformation in your life right now that's about to happen. But if you try to do things as you used to do them, or if you try to just not completely end something or change, it could have to do with relationships or an opportunity in the physical world. If you try to go back to what used to work, it's a cycle that you've outgrown, that has become your comfort zone. And wow, if you try to go back, I feel like it's people that you used to work with. Okay, like the universe don't work with these people, don't live with these people, don't become friends with these people, don't do this bad behavior. You're like, yeah, well, I could just do it and it won't be that bad. And then the universe is literally gonna be like, sucker, I told you. So I am getting right off the bat, there's a situation in your life that I'm here to get you out of before you get too much into it. Because it's not gonna work. It's just not going to work. And for a lot of you, it definitely has to do with your work, and you already know it. So what are you doing then? Well, you're doing it because you don't have any other clear option that makes you as comfortable. But let's just get into before we get into the tarot, let's go ahead and get into, so I can tell you this month is going to be very in your head. You're going to be very, very thinking month, okay? Overthinking, but you need to overthink, but you're not doing it right. So hold on. All right, before we get into the tarot, let's start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, and this is going to be the energy that you need more of, the energy that you need to embody, Gemini, for your own highest good in November. And the first one you have is death. And so this is not a literal death, but it does mean a transformation. It means something needs to come to an end. In your overall general energy, you have the 10 Swords. And in what you need more of, you have the Death card. There's a situation, it is done, it is dusted, it is over. You're not going to be happy if you continue to go in it. But for some reason, Spirit's telling me right now, you're still making plans to go into it. Could be a certain job that you're doing, could be certain people that you're around, could be certain habits that you're in. You know that you're done with it, you know you outgrew it, but you're just going to try to like do it because you've been able to successfully hang on to it. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So Death. You also have Transform, okay? Basically same thing. Right now you're flowering, Gemini. Like you're at this point where you're going to start flowering, but not if you keep doing things as you've been. I feel like this has to do with people that you're trying to heal something with people that have no business trying to get you to heal it with them. So this could be remember a few months ago I did the reading about people where like really had bad intentions for you. I think people still have those intentions for you, but it's been cleared up, but not fully, but you think it has been. There's something about if you had a toxic situation with people, a situation, any sort of toxic situation that you think it's fixed now, oh, it's good, we could go back to it. Please do not do it. So you have Death, Transformation, and you literally have a Rebirth. So here's the thing. Your 3 oracle cards that you need they basically mean the same thing, but you're like a snake shedding its skin and you need to move into a new skin. It's like you're like a snake, Gemini, that shed its skin. You're over here now. You can look back. What many of you are going to do, instead of going into the unknown, building your new skin, you're going to be like, well, let me just put that old snake skin back on. Even though it's gross, it's like disgusting, but it's just comfortable. What you need more of is Death, Transformation, and Rebirth. You have completely outgrown a set of circumstances. It is completely done. It is not going to work anymore, but you're trying to convince yourself that it's okay. It's not that bad. Yo, it's bad. And here's the thing. I'm trying to help you get ahead of the curve. Let me just skip right ahead to your overall general energy. Your overall general energy for November as it reads right now, and I hope that I'm not digging into you when this is actually connected to a global mass event. Here's the thing. Your overall generally is the King of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Swords in reverse. You're trying to get information on something that should have already been over in your life. So the overall general energy, the swords have to do with conflict, and it has to do with your thinking process. So there's a conflict when it comes to other people who are very cold, who don't want the best for you. This could be a job. It could be people that you're trying to be friends with. It could be a lover, something here. Gemini, you're trying to put it right. And it just reminds me, it may not be the exact situation. But remember a few months ago, I was telling you got to give these people the bird, yo. You got to flip them off. You're trying to, what? Okay, let's go ahead. I'm sorry. Let's just go ahead one step at a time. Your opportunity for November is the Ace of Swords. You already know this ain't going to work. So I think you're doing something out of comfort or convenience or the path of least resistance, the low-hanging fruit. Your opportunity is the Ace of Swords. You need death, you need transformation, you need rebirth, and there's something that you're trying to revive that has no business being revived. It could be certain patterns of behavior that you've outgrown. For a lot of you, you're stuck in like an old version of yourself that used to be able to get away with certain things. The universe used to let you get away with this, whatever it is. I feel like it has to do with other people or the wrong choice of vocation, the wrong friends, the wrrong lovers, something. You're going to know what it is based off your intuition, and we're also going to clarify in a moment. But then your challenge is the Ace of Pentacles, and I really feel like your challenge here, Gemini, is you just don't know where to go else. All right, and that's what's keeping you stuck in this cycle for a lot of you. Your challenge to the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning in the physical world. For a lot of you, your challenge is to physically remove yourself from a toxic situation that you're trying to revive. You're trying to rebirth it. You're trying to look at it from I'm Gemini, so I can look at it from a different perspective. It's in reverse. You're trying to get information on something that should have already been over, pal. Okay? So here's the thing. You could say look how mean the autistic mystic is. You know what's more mean? Is a reader who can look at what's going on and tries to sugarcoat it for you. You're attracting love. You're attracting a scum is what you're attracting right now. You're attracting a scum. Okay. You're attracting things for people trying to use your body, your soul, your mind. Illuminati want Gemini's mind, spirit, and the body. But in this case, it's some little. I just feel like there's some sort of. It's almost like you're getting sucked into a pattern of immaturity because of the people that you're dealing with. So, and then when it goes Gemini, and you're so close to overcoming this. Okay, here's the thing. You had victory over this situation. You already completed this level. You already like what, I don't know what it happened a few months ago. You told flip these people off or whatever it is. You've already conquered it. And now you're letting someone sweet talk. I just get sweet talk. Hey, Gemini, come collaborate. Like, I'm sorry. Like, let's just move forward. You're letting someone sweet talk you into something that you already had a victory over. And now you're entering back into some sort of thing where people are going to feed on you and have victory over you. I don't like to view it as this, but this is what it is. Here's the thing, Gemini. When it comes to what you don't see coming, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Star. So whether this is living arrangements or for a lot of you it has to do with it has to do with both love and career. Here's the first thing that I'm getting. Wrong selection of partner in business. Wrong selection of apprenticeship. Trying to force a career situation that you've already outgrown. Learning from the wrong person. And for many of you, it's trying to revive a love situation that has to do with a third party. That it's not good. You know, the Star and the Devil. And here's the thing about this situation. For a lot of you, this is sexual. For a lot of you, this whole reading is about an intimate partner or partners. That it's very great sex, though. And I'm going to be... Are some of you like sadomasochists or something? Are some of you... Do you get off on this or something? I don't know what it is. But here's the thing. It's like you're clearly trying to revive something that's toxic. That has to do with a potential work situation or a third party in love. Or all of it simultaneously. How about that? And what I'm getting so strongly is that you already outgrew it. You already defeated. You already conquered this demon. But here's a quote for you. When you're tired or when you're not at your best or when you're just not putting your best foot forward, when you're tired, you're conquered by ideas that you've already conquered way long ago. You are about to be conquered by someone, something, some idea that you've already conquered. You've already conquered it, and now you've willingly... Okay, here's what's going on. Here's a clear picture of what's going on, okay? You're a champion in a sport. You are undefeated. You're like Michael Jordan. This is what this is. You're Michael Jordan. You've never lost in the NBA Finals. You're undefeated in a championship match. You're 6-0. Or, okay, you're actually not 6-0 because this has already battered you before. So maybe you're like, whatever. What I'm trying to say is you've already won. And because it's like not clear or obvious that you're trying to go back into a situation and you're going to give someone... See, they beat you, Gemini. So here's what I'm saying. I'm really sorry that this is all over the place. Here's what I'm trying to say. Let's say that you're an MMA fighter. Gemini over their opponent. Victory. Gemini. Wow. Gemini did it. Now you're like, I want a rematch. I can beat them again. But some of you, it's not even obvious that you won. The way that you won is by walking away. Now you're walking back to, I want to throw up because this is clearly a pattern in your life that's happening for a while. And I'm just like Pluto. Death, transformation, and rebirth is what you need. In your overall general energy, you have the King of Swords and you have the Ten of Swords. If you try to force something, if you try to go into the past, this is going to go very badly for you. Of course, it's going to be fun, though. But why do you think that's the only way you can have fun? I don't know. So here's the thing. And then, because there is like whatever challenge that you're trying to like solve, you like love it, though. It gives you such mental stimulation. It gives you an adrenaline rush is what I'm getting. But that's all going to dumb. You're going to get KO'd stiff in this one. And I just don't want to see that happen. So here's another analogy. You're injured. You're about to enter into a fight. You're about to enter into a fight. Pull out of this fight. Pull out. Wait. Recuperate. Recover. Your only revenge on anyone should be that you're happy. Your greatest revenge on anyone should be that you're living a happy life. Not that I'm going to go back into the work situation. I'm going to go back into the personal relationship and try to fix it out because it's entertaining, because I don't know anything else to do, because the future is unknown and that can't give me the stimulation. This person, our astrology is the best together. Our composite chart, our synastry, I can't give up on it, man. The sex is too good. I don't know anything else. This is how I get my dopamine. I'm just like trying to paint a picture of what's going on so that you visually see how ridiculous you're being. And then in your advice, you have this. You have the 7 of Cups, you have the Queen of Swords, and you also have the 6 of Wands here. Okay, so what I get from this, Gemini, is that there's some sort of illusion that you need to sort through and use your logical mind here. Okay, you need to see that a trap is being laid for you. That's just what I feel. A trap is being laid for you that you already won. Now this is not here anymore because now you're back into the BS. So it's not victory anymore. It could be if you play your cards right. And what I'm saying here, Gemini, it seems to me the only way you're going to get a victory here is if you walk away from illusion. You already know it's an illusion. Ace of Swords is in your opportunity. I'm not telling you anything that you already don't know about the situation that's clearly toxic that you're trying to force, that for a lot of you has to do with third parties or people blocking your path in career or whatever it has to do with. I mean, this is insane. And what did Albert Einstein say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result, even if you're doing the same thing. So there needs to be a complete death, transformation, and rebirth in your life. It's going to be different things for different Geminis, but you're going to know damn well what it is, aren't you? You are. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Let's go ahead. And money may be an issue, you know. There could be something you trying to force it out of, like having to put food on the table. I don't judge you for that. I'm just telling you there's an infinite universe with infinite possibilities, but not if you keep trying to go into the old snakeskin. This is going to block new opportunities and victory from coming into your life. Here's the thing. Whatever this is that you're going back to, or whatever it is that you're holding on, you're going to go into the snake skin. Like you have this new snake skin that you just recently developed. It was fresh. You're going back into this old snake skin. You're going to put that on. You're going to come all the way around here into your future, and you're going to like go to like this new person you want to date, or you're going to go to this like job interview, and you're going to literally be with this disgusting snake skin, and people are going to be like, are you like, what even is this? Are you serious right now? And you're gonna be like, what? You're like, yo, I'm sorry. I don't know. And I feel like I really hope. Never mind. All right, let's go ahead and see what this is about. Let's clarify with the Ace of Swords is your opportunity. Why is the Ace of Swords your opportunity? Yep. Clearly has to do with abundance. Or an earth sign. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Fool, and also the 10 of Cups here. So you know that there's a new direction that you need to move in that's going to lead to your wish fulfillment. And it's going to lead to a long-term happy feeling of you and other people. But there needs to be a new direction. This is your opportunity. To create this, you need the Fool energy. This is being willing to move in a different direction, even if you don't have a lot. I do feel like for a lot of you, there's something about like money or something holding you back, like lack of resources, or like uncertainty. Like the Fool in your opportunity is to embrace uncertainty. Your opportunity is to embrace uncertainty. And then you have the King of Pentacles. So for some of you that you're dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, man, that you're trying to force it with, that you need to go in a different direction. Or this has to do with a new career decision. Because for a lot of you, there's something about you're very stubborn about a career move that you've been doing. You could be working a job that you hate. And it's just your opportunities more so to focus on your emotional health instead of trying to force something that's like overly like, I don't know. Let's see why the 10 of Swords. I mean, what is this about? Why is the 10 of Swords here in your overall general energy, Gemini? What's that about? Let's see. This is going to tell us a lot of information. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the four. Jesus, Gemini, this is so obvious to me. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands in reverse. Here's what this means. The Four of Wands upright is a rite of passage. It has to do with soul family. It has to do with people who have your back, people that are not going to be in your life forever. They're going to be in your life for a season. It's in reverse. You're trying to celebrate something that has no business being celebrated. You're trying to hold on to something. This could have to do with your family. This could be an inability to create a healthy boundary between your blood family and yourself for a lot of you. And you have all this energy. I know I'm all over the place. Please bear with me because I'm getting the information. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands in reverse. Upright, it's a rite of passage. Reverse, you're overstaying your stay in stability. There's something that brings you stability, but not anymore. You have the Justice card. The Ten of Swords. It's in the universe's will. Divine alignment for this to end. All the things in the universe are working in its favor for this situation to end. And then you have the Nine of Cups here as well, which is someone focused all about them. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is ending because someone is selfish. Someone, once again, I get the weird thing. Someone gets really a lot of pleasure through your suffering. And this is what this has to do with. I don't know if it's at work. I don't know if it's the love. I don't know if it's your family. It's something. You have the, I don't know if it's a demon, which are all related, but you have the Three of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Star in what you don't see coming. I keep getting the feeling that there's someone who really has bad intentions for you. And it's very and if it's not bad, all the intention is they just really care about themselves. They don't really care about you. And you could really end up getting hurt if you keep going into this cycle, this pattern. And whatever this pattern is, I don't know if it's very emotionally intense. But wow, Gemini, there's something that you've clearly outgrown. It's in the whole universe's will for you to move on beyond. And then here you are just inserting yourself right back into it. But I'm telling you, it's not going to work. For those of you that are trying to insert yourself into something that you swore, I'm done with this situation. You've already sworn it. That's why the Ace of Swords is in your opportunity. You've already sworn that you're not loyal to this anymore. You're walking back into it, and when you have a blow up and it really hurts and it really gets nasty, well, you can tell that I told you so. Or it's just, let's see why the Devil's here and what you don't see coming, the centerpiece to your reading. Why is the Devil card here and what you don't see coming? The Moon. Okay, you're convinced that the Devil that you know is better than the one that you don't know. And it's just not true. Wow. Yeah, the Devil, oh my God. The Devil and what you don't see coming, Gemini, is clarified by the Moon, the Three of Swords, and also the Eight of Swords. So here's the thing. This is a situation that has a lot of pain. It's very stuck. The Eight of Swords is an energy that's stuck. This person is trapped. And it's crowded by uncertainty, darkness, subconscious things going on. And it's clarifying the Devil and what you don't see coming. So here's the thing. You're going to get yourself really screwed up if you try to do this. If you try to go back into this, and you already know what it is because the Ace of Swords is the opportunity, you are really going to mess yourself up here, Gemini. Real bad. And there's just almost like a feeling of like you like it though. And I don't know if it's like your job, like you enjoy the struggle of going to a job that you hate every day. You enjoy the struggle of trying to win people over. I don't know. This is very interesting though, Gemini. It's very interesting. So there's clearly, what do you need more? Death, transformation, rebirth, and then what you don't see coming, you have all this stuckness and pain. So I just feel like you're willingly walking into this. It could be giving, I would be very, okay. And what this is also about, new love. There's someone that's around you, or for some of you, this whole reading is about you're giving your ex another chance, or you're giving some friend or some sort of work situation another chance. Well, just maybe they could fix it this time. It's just not going to work. Let's see why the Ace of Pentacles is in your chest. challenge? Why is the Ace of Pentacles your challenge? So yeah, Two of Swords. Okay, so, all right, this is interesting. Some of you out there really need to be honest with yourself about jealousy of a third party. And a lot of you, this is not going to be for all of you, but a sub-message for some of you out there. Some of you are not able to move on from someone from your past because you're so worried about who they're going to be with and they're going to be happy without you. I just get that. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, and also the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, there's clearly a third party around commitment. This is your challenge. Some of you here, I get multiple things. For some of you, there could be someone, it's almost like you're dealing with two third parties. For someone, there's someone that you want in love that is dealing with a third party and you're waiting on an offer for them. It's not coming, so you're settling for something worse that you said that you'd be out of. Whether this is a career situation, whether this is a career thing you're settling, or you're settling for something because the one that you want is not coming. For others of you, there's an existing third-party situation that has to do with commitment and two court cards around marriage and commitment. So it's almost like as well in your challenge could have to do with your career. Okay, unifying your logic with your passion in order to create something solid in the physical world. So, wow. I for many of you, I feel like this is people's expectations around commitment, whether that's a third party thing or to do with your work or something here. There's a lot of this consciousness that I'm picking up on is not very like enlightened. I don't know. It's oversimplification, but let's just get some advice for you, right? Let's clarify why, since the Queen of Swords is in your challenge, why is the Queen of Swords in your advice? So I don't know that. Queen of Swords in your advice is clarified by the Judgment card and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I'm telling you, Gemini, how many times in your advice it's this, okay? You need to use your logical mind, not get over an emotional, to get yourself out of a very difficult emotional situation. If someone's trying to trick you, you have the Judgment, you have the Seven of Swords. Something with the people that you're immediately surrounded by, with the people that you're planning on working with or being with, is really off. And you need to get out now. You need to catch it. And the only way you're going to have victory over this situation is to walk away. I'm serious. So it's like, don't involve yourself in any sort of third-party love situation. Unless that's what you want, but you may be confused. Like, really. And if it's a career situation, well, I mean, you already know you're settling and you're about to get screwed. Scheme, like, here's the thing, like a shift in consciousness that catches theft. Okay, this is about scheming, theft, and it's in your advice. So you're being manipulated here. I feel like you're settling for something that people don't really want to see you win. And it could have to do with the wrong selection of business associates or if it's not about love, it has to do with business. So Gemini, I'm really sorry that this reading's all over the place. This is really what you really need to know. What you need more of: death, transformation, and rebirth. That is literally Pluto. That is literally a snake shedding its skin. Don't put on the old skin. You need some new things in your life. So with that being said, your opportunity and your challenge to lead it off is both new. There's an opportunity for a new beginning, and there's a challenge for the new beginning. So you need to almost completely cut out all the old stuff from your old life. And if you don't, this is what's on its way. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope